It's the kickoff of the Toledo Rockets at home in the Glass Bowl. And Coach Jason Candle is joining me now on the Scott Sand Show. Coach, it's great to have you on.
Great to be with you guys. How you doing today?
Fantastic. Thank you. I know you're a little busy right now getting ready for the first game of the year. Yeah, you're probably watching game film and making play sheets, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's obviously a busy time of the year. Just coming off of what I felt like was a really good, productive preseason camp with our team and anticipation of school starting. And then ultimately what these kids are really excited about, the opportunity to go out and compete in front of our home fans here Thursday night.
A few shakeups on the team, as there is every year as players graduate, transfer portal affecting the team again this year. But there are high expectations again for the Rockets, and once again you're picked to be top two in the MAC.
Yeah, I think that we've obviously we have a great program. We have done it the right way. We've built it inside out rather than trying to look for a quick fix at a return like some places do. And we've developed guys at a really high level, and I think yes, you're right. There has been, we're crushed by graduation this year and losing a lot of really, really good players. But, ultimately at the end of the day, we still have really good, talented people in our program that I think have waited patiently for their turn to play. And I think a lot of people know that, and that with that becomes, the preseason hype and the expectations that go along with the season. The biggest mistake that a coach or a team or a program could make is that, trying to believe that yesterday's home runs win today's game. So nobody cares that we won 11 games last year. Everybody's 0-0 right now. Everybody's starting fresh. Everybody has every goal in front of them, and everything is right, in further reach, as I believe today. So we got to go out and we got to start to continue to create an identity of this year's team, and then ultimately start to show our fans what this team is about. And I think that after, like I said, a great preseason camp and a really solid summer, and we're ready to go out and see what we're all about.
I want to talk about some of the new traditions, some of the new game day experiences that fans can have at the Glass Bowl in a second. And I know when I say this, Coach, we're talking to Coach Jason Candle here on the Scott Sand Show. You're going to say you're taking it one game at a time. But as a football fan, I'm really excited for this year because really a team like Toledo and other teams this size have the opportunity to make a major impact in college football with the expansion of the college football playoffs. Somebody from a school UT size will be in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think, obviously that creates, great optimism, amongst every program across the country that, you have a chance to do that. And, tons of work has to go into that. And you're probably kidding yourself if you don't believe there's some luck that has to be involved in that as well. And ultimately this is a long, long, long season. And yes, you're taking every game one at a time, but I do believe that creates some hope and optimism in every program to try to get to that ultimate goal. And if, we want to be around winners, we want to continue to create a locker room that, and that expects to go out and win every football game. And, if you're able to do that, there's a great reward for you now.
First game, Thursday night. It's a 7:30 kickoff against Duquesne in the Glass Bowl. Let's look at the schedule. First of all, Duquesne, what can you tell us about your game plan going into Thursday night?
We play, this is a really, a quality team coached by a very quality, a good quality man and a guy that's done this a long time, and Jerry Schmidt and his teams have always been very physical teams and well prepared to play. And we've done camps over there at their university and, with them. And so this is a staff that we know well and have a lot of respect for. So I know we'll play a physical team. They're a very veteran team. They have 16 or 17 starters on their team that are either graduates or playing their last season of football. So it'll be a good challenge for us. We have a lot of variables here that we're breaking in. There are our own struggles when it comes to, we have 0 returning career starts on the offensive line. We're breaking in a new quarterback. We're trying to replace a first-round draft pick at corner from last year, and some really good players that we lost that, we're first-team all-conference guys. So, it'll be a challenge and one that we're super excited about, but, also, trying to make sure that we're the best version of ourselves next Thursday night.
Coach Jason Candle here on the Scott Sand Show. Looking down the schedule, some of the other highlights this year. You've got Miami of Ohio coming into the Glass Bowl. Bowling Green, the Battle of I-75, will be in the Glass Bowl this year. and you're making a trip down to Starkville. You know, Coach, first of all, let me be perfectly clear, because Nicole, your wife, will beat me up if I don't make this clear. You know, I'm a Rockets fan. I love you. I'm with you 1,000%, but I'm also from the South. I'm an Alabama guy, and I'm an SEC guy. But I hope you go into Starkville and kick the Bulldog ass.
Well, that's going to be a great opportunity for our team. One our kids are really looking forward to, and you don't get those opportunities don't come around every weekend. So we got a lot of work to do before we get to that football game. And does every kid look at every game the same? Does every at the beginning of the year? I mean, you're excited for your first one. You're excited for to try to build the progression of your team each and every week. But, I'm pretty sure our guys have known that one's on the schedule for a long time now and are looking forward to that one.
As you get closer, are you going to be piping in those annoying cowbell sounds into
cowbells? Yeah,
practice?
Cowbells. That's supposedly the big deal. So, we're going to find creative ways to try to do the best job we can to simulate game day atmosphere. So, I'm sure I'll have a headache every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning of practice during that.
The cowbells are the worst in Starkville. It's so bad. Thursday night, there's a whole new game day experience set that the Rockets are putting together to get ready for these games, including live music. Thursday night before Duquesne, it's going to be the Skittle Box. There's a beer garden. You're revamping the way the pregame, the tailgate will take place, a big TV to watch other games out, especially on Saturday, and everything else that's surrounding the Rocket Game Day experience. Are you excited about that?
Well, I think our athletic director's done a great job of trying to create a buzz around the things that are around the game. I mean, we all go to sporting events all over the country, and, whether you're a young fan, an older fan, or maybe you're not a fan, but the game is an event for you, and it's a social atmosphere for you. And every fan that goes to every sporting event, it's not just about what happens on the field. There's about an experience that goes along with in the parking lot, in the concourse of the stadium, how the concessions are, the entertainment during timeouts. I mean, my gosh, we have 3-4 minute timeouts per quarter. I mean, you're talking an hour of time that elapses just on media timeouts. So. Yeah, I mean, it's forced colleges and campuses to become creative in how they, handle the game day experience. And I credit Brian Blair and his team for doing a great job of trying to enhance that. And like I said, I think that if you leave the glass bowl, you should everything shouldn't hinge off of whether it's a good performance by the team or not. I mean, I think there's other things that go involved in that, and certainly the coaches live and die based off of how their team performs. But not every young fan should be feeling that way.
When Brian was in here last week or week before, I didn't bring this up, but something that the Rockets introduced a couple of seasons ago, the touchdown tank, where someone gets dunked after every Toledo touchdown, and it's been a lot of celebrities. I remember the mayor. So far. And I'm not saying I'm a local celebrity. So far, I have not been asked to get in the touchdown tank, but I would like to make it clear if I am asked, I would like to do it before October rolls around. Or if it is like a November, December game, keep it low scoring.
We have that one midweek game in November. You sure you haven't signed up for that one?
Yeah, if asked, I would prefer to do it before the temperature drops below 60.
Well, that's the beauty, and sometimes the gift and the curse of action right there. You just said it. So television exposure, cold dunk tank.
The team is also partnered with the College of Engineering at UT for, I don't know what this is going to be. I'm just told there will be a Rocket Motorsports car to give you a high-powered entrance. Are you aware of that, or is that going to be a surprise to you too?
Well, I don't sit in many meetings that go on for the external things that happen around the game. My area of expertise or my area of interest would be what goes on in between the white lines out there for 60 minutes. So I'll let the experts handle the stuff that goes around that. If they want to have a race car, let's drive it fast. If they want to have the tortoise walk down the field, let's kick him in the ass and get him going fast too. I don't know.
Coach Jason Candle here on the Scott Sancho. So as you're worried about what's happening between the striped lines, I mean, what should we look for from the Rockets team this year? Will it be a high-powered, air raid, offensive, explosive offense and a hard-nosed defense? What can you tell me about your game planning?
Yeah, I just think we we want to put our kids in the best position to be successful, on all three phases of the game. And I know that that's kind of coach talk and kind of cliche-ish, but it really is the truth. I mean, you want to let these kids work so hard at football year round, and you want to, you work like crazy to just try to put those guys in the best position possible where they can go out and have fun and play free. And when you're able to do that and create that environment, there's usually a really good product on the field that the fans enjoy to come and see, and the team that they really support. And I think that, one of the major selling points for us is this is a great group of kids that is heavily involved in our community and ingrained in this city and have done so much. If they're a fifth-year senior or sixth-year senior, over their time period here, like they've given back so much to our city and to our community that they deserve the support and the unconditional love that our fan base does provide for them. And, I'm hoping for a sellout next Thursday night and have that glass bowl packed, ready to cheer on a team that's hungry to have a great season.
Yeah, and Coach, I mean, so many kudos to you and even back to Matt Campbell since I've been here for building the program with such class and character that the people of Toledo can be proud of. And the fact that you're winning, that's just a bonus on top. So it's great to have you part of the community. We couldn't be happier to support the Toledo Rockets. Thursday night, 7:30 in the Glass Bowl against Duquesne. Tickets are still available for that, and you're right. Let's pack the Glass Bowl. Everybody wearing midnight blue and gold for all of the home games, including the Battle of I-75 in late October. Coach, great to have you on. I'll let you get back to game plan, and thank you so much. Go Rockets.
I appreciate you, Scott. Thanks again. Go Rockets.